Hey guys, this is SP Superstar, and I'm doing something that I haven't done before for the first time. I am making a church review. What inspired me to make a church review is because when I was browsing online, some dude went to a place when it got bad reviewed by Reddit users online and stuff like that, where people give very bad reviews as the worst of its time. And it turned out what the guy experienced, it did lived up to the hype from his point of view. So that is why I'm making this church review, and it's gonna be for like a couple of weeks or so. Um, when I was visiting a Japanese church, there was a sign up there in the city that promotes a church, and I looked up online on my phone and did a little research, and um, there was a lot of shocking revelations that very concerning to the Big Macs, and it came from Reddit, and um, and I want to see if it is still lives up to the hype today. See that sign over there next to those bicycles? That's the sign right there. And oh my goodness, it's been knocked down. I mean, this is like a calling to me, man. Because I feel it in my bones. I mean, that's what I saw. That exact sign. I'm going to visit this church 5 times. And then I'm going to give you my full review, whether I'm recommending it or not. And one of the reasons is my 37th birthday, April 6th, is on a Sunday, and I want to celebrate my birthday with someone. Will that church provide me with that kind of gift? We shall see. The church I'm going to is majority Asian, and SP Superstar really needs some Asian friends because he has none. The only Asian people that I see is when I order something to take out or eat in a Chinese restaurant or Japanese restaurant. I rarely see Asian people whenever I go to events and stuff like that, like bars and clubs and strip clubs and stuff like that. There are only rarely a few Asian that I graduated with, but I barely even know them. So the question is, are they really good friends? Are they real Asian friends? We shall find out. So here is the complaint of the church that I'm going to. To any Christian identified student or any student looking for explore their faith or go to church, please stay away from a church organization called Renewed Churches that was formerly known as Grace Point. And speaking of which, I am not a college student, but I fit right in because I look young. Yeah, I get that a lot from these people. Yeah, so I fit right in. So yeah, I'll probably be the oldest. And I dropped out of college because nobody could help me with my homework and stuff like that. So that's why. And plus, no one hang out with me. So I dropped out of college because no one wanted to hang out with me. That's it. Okay, so basically, it says like these people are not a normal church group. They are like a religious organization cult who only want to recruit new members and to expect to conform them to their standards. Any Christian identified student or student looking for to be more connected with faith, you are better off joining school affiliated religious club groups such as University or the Catholic Club, or even looking for well instructed church groups. From this complaint, it's like they're a cult, and they say it's not a church group when they allow students to join and have a space to explore their faith and meet new people. If a staff member noticed that you attend often, you will be pulled aside as if you want to be mental or celibate But if you say no, you want to explore your own faith, you'll be accused of coming to the services just to get free food. And this is a church and not a place to hang out. That is what I call a big, phony, hypocritical church group I ever seen in my life. That is what one of the reasons from this page that really concerned me the most. According to the site, they share the same beliefs as I do, and it's like I like have no words to describe. It's a disgrace, a disheartening, and I feel the pain because I was brought up in a harsh way, going to church and stuff like that. I've been rejected by church women and stuff like that. Yeah, I've been baptized in my former church, but I stopped going to church because no one I really even know the person on my former church. So yeah, that's why I haven't gone to church weekly ever since. But I've been visiting all the churches ever since. So there. That's better. That's better. Yeah, I definitely don't think this is a narcissist church right there. The church have been controlling. This was reported a few times. No concerns for the mods. I don't know if this is actually a troll, like to try to make him look bad. I don't know, but we'll find out after my 5th visit. I don't know the full story, whether it happened in California or in New York. I don't know the whole thing, but I do know it's pretty disturbing. And yeah, they sound genuinely awful. Glad you agree. I was one of the friend who tested search to look out and not fall to the tactics, but she kept dismissing it. But yes, staff names, they are so nice. They are nice people. Yeah, the only thing is that I get this a lot. Like, people are friendly. They only want to come to the church, but not actually hang out. That's what really pisses me off. That's why I stopped going to church. They only want me to come visit the service. I mean, that's the problem with my former church. I've been going to my former church, who I'm not gonna say the name of the church until they know me well, then I tell you. But anyways, my former church don't know me, literally know me, never hang out with me outside of church. So yeah, that is the main issue right there. I mean, what's the point of preaching the gospel you don't literally have chemistry with the people? So people are friendly because they just feel it's just who they are. I learned that from when I was visiting a Japanese church. They have some people, they just do it out of their heart, They are people like that, but not all people are like this. With what the comment just said. Anyways, but I have never seen organizational cults and try to put people down, control their lives. Let's see. There's stuff some undergraduate and stuff like that. Here we go. The number. Okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I was approached by one lady for this group. I gave her my number, which is part of the service. So, oh yeah. Speaking of which, I'm gonna protect my phone number. Yeah, I'm not giving out my phone number until the only phone number I'm gonna give is for someone who really knows me. But I ain't doing that I ain't doing that on my first visit. Forget that, man. Forget that. Soon after she asked me for more. Where's that? Okay, sorry. She asked me for more. I found out about weird and never reached back. Yeah, that's a little like harassment. Just very start. Cause it starts at 11, and they have lunch like after service. Because I didn't eat anything, but I don't have a problem with that. So this is day one. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna let you know a couple of things. I'm gonna get meet a lot of people. Just as the usual. It's Korean majority. But it's diversity. Not just all Asian. It's black, white. It's all mixed. I'm showing you guys. What I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? Also, all the conservatives, because I'm wearing one of my Trump hats to see if they're conservative or not. They like my shirt. I had the occasion to attend a meeting at the local church last year, and the pastor kept recommending an app that will have access to all your private information as a way to get you to stop indulging the sin of pleasure. Wow, first of all, no real pastor does that. I mean, that is stupid on your part. I mean, if any local churches does that, recommend an app to you, they're not real churches. They are phonies. I mean, that is so stupid. I mean, nobody does that. It's very hypocritical. Okay. And these comments below are just describing, maybe it happened in California, but this maybe in New York, I don't know. Would that be happen in New York? I don't know. Okay. Here's the thing. Okay. My friend was engaging in a friendly manner with a male staff member from the other church plant, and they were getting along, and then out of the blue, the male staff member stopped talking to her, and it was cold towards her, presumably that someone found out and thought they had feelings to enforce the no dating. A lot of people get coming to me telling I should meet women at church all the time. Okay, this is gonna be like the final freaking straw. I mean, if those girls that I'm gonna meet in the future, they like no dating, I am not going to church ever. I mean, this is a big red flag. During the trip, she knows all the staff members from all school churches, kept modeling everybody by popping their heads when they relaxed it into a lounge room to make sure pursuing the girls and guys wouldn't engage too much each other. Okay, this is why I'm not comfortable meeting women in churches, because they are not into like dating and all stuff like that. I mean, this comment says it all. So we shall see. That this one girl would try to hang out with me often. I went to a few of their events. I will never ever participate in any group unless they hang out with me outside of church. Out of the free will. Are they the real people? Like out of their heart, okay? I mean, they staff memo. No. Probably they got married and fight them. Yeah. If they married, forget that. I ain't participating in that church. I mean, I am sick and tired of meeting women who are married. I mean, that's the point. Yeah, I keep visiting to all the churches and stuff like that, but they are married. Every single, especially those who like very deep committed to the church, they are married. And some of them got kids. And I know that, such as my former church. Married. Yeah, well, some of them some of them got kids and stuff, but mostly they're not. But most of them are married. Okay, yeah, weddings are weird as they arrange marriages amongst all. Okay, yeah, all staff members and traditions are weird too. I'm gonna say this: I heard that my former church does this, but I just don't see any like an evidence and stuff like that. I don't know what to think of it, but I was told that my former church does this on their weddings. They only to certain people when it comes to marriage. Because my former people from my church and stuff like that, they were all married in that same group. They grew up in that same church and they got married in that same group, same church. So I get that. Class manager, drive your help, canvas, handles, God. Okay. I've been into a college group in 2007. Yeah, they dropped me around, but they were not like this. No, we did like couple like winter retreats, and it was really fun. But it drew me in the line about when a girl I found she wasn't into dating first, but when I found out that she was dating someone from the youth church, I was heartbroken and I just left. I don't even know if I'm going there the second time. The first question is gonna be meaningful. We shall see. And I'm also gonna talk about the sermon afterwards too. Well, wish me luck, fellas. Dang. I did not know it had to go that way, fellas. I can't even get into the service, So, they are the private Christian group, college group. So I walk over to them and tell them, about myself, and I'm not like a college student, but they say no, you can't go in because I'm not a college student. So that's a real bummer. So that church is particularly for college students only. So no wonder I see no comments on Instagram or like Facebook or social media. Nobody ever reacted to it because they so private. So that's the first time I ever got booted out of a Christian group like that. But they're Asian, and also they told me that if I'm not a student, they probably get freaked out. So that probably let me know, since it's like an Asian majority, they get a little freaked out. So are Asian people really that bad to be friends with or hang out? Or are they so restrictive and prejudiced? Because that's the vibe I'm getting right now. Because I felt a little heartbroken of that, but I'm just gonna have to let this go. At least I try. So as for the comments that you guys saw on the Reddit, it's legit. So just stay away from it. So I don't recommend it, but only for college students. It felt like I went to a Jewish ceremony or stuff like that. Those Jews, they are private, legit private. They cover their own religion, stuff like that. It literally felt like that. So no Asian friends for me, and right now I'm going to visit my regular Japanese church right now, since I spent $32 just to drive over here from New Jersey by train. It's just a shame, fellas. I highly don't recommend it, and I did not tell them that I help you put up the sign up. So that is my impression right now. What do you guys think? Sorry about that. Yeah, the guys over there down the street, they are Korean, Asian, they're guys, but they won't let me in because I'm not a college student. And those college students over there, they be so picky. So not the type of friends you want if you want to make friends like that. But I also recommend other church services as well. But that's not the case. You want to join a Pacific church, then you go for it. You don't need someone to tell you to join somebody else. That's a big red flag. So I highly don't recommend it. Yeah, so this is SB Superstar, and that is my church review.